The final installment of our possessive adjectives. Remember that they conjugate to agree with the thing being possessed in both gender and number. So far we've learned 3 sets. Mon, ma, mes all mean my. Ton, ta, te all mean your. And son, sa, se all mean his, her, or its. Each one of those 3 sets has 3 choices. Mon, ton, and son are masculine singular. We use them when we are possessing something that is masculine and singular, such as un livre, a book. Ma, ta, and sa are all feminine singular. So we use them every time we're possessing something that is feminine and singular, such as a mother. And then finally, me, te, and se are all plural. We use them whenever we possess more than one thing. So for example, if you have multiple brothers. The one kind of sort of exception to this is that we use mon, ton, and son for any singular that begins with a vowel, even if that's a feminine word. So for example, we have mon livre, my book, ma mère, my mother, but mon école, my school. Even though école is a feminine word, the fact that it begins with an E forces you to use mon. This is simply a pronunciation rule in order to make it easier to speak, especially once you start hitting native speaker speeds. But there are 3 more sets. The plural subjects, nous, vous, il, and elle, also get their own possessives, our, your, and their. These do work a little bit differently than the singulars, but don't worry, I honestly think they're a little bit easier. Because these 3 sets don't care about gender. They only are going to agree in number. You'll have a singular version and a plural version, and that's it. So that means that, for example, our mother and our father, in the mon, ma, mes, ton, ta, te, son, sa, se, these used different possessives. We had a masculine singular and a feminine singular. However, for the our, your, and their, that's not going to happen. We only care that these are both singular. So let's take a look at what those forms actually are. For our, you'll have notre in the singular or nos in the plural. So for example, notre mère, our mother, notre père, our father, but nos sœurs, our sisters. We use notre for both mère and père because we don't care about gender anymore. We only care about the fact that it's singular. We have to flip to nos in order to talk about our sœurs because we have more than one sœur. The formal your, or the plural your, is votre and vos. So if you remember in the ton, ta, te, we were talking about how it had the T in front to connect it to the tu. Well, here's your V in front. These connect to vous. So we can use these anytime we're speaking about someone to whom we have to show respect, or if we're talking about a group of people. So if we say votre frère or votre sœur, your brother or your sister, we could be talking about someone to whom we have to show respect. So for example, if you're talking to Mr. Pretz and you want to talk to him about, oh, Mr. Pretz, your brother, votre frère. Or if you want to talk to multiple people, so maybe you're talking to some siblings and you want to talk to them about, hey, your sister, votre sœur. But in the plural, we're going to flip to vos cousins, your cousins. Because here we have either a respected person or a group of people who are possessing multiple things, so multiple cousins. The last group is their. This one is somewhat easy and also somewhat tricky because they sound the exact same. We have leur in the singular and leur in the plural, because S is not a careful letter, but R is. Leur, leur. Easy when you're speaking, because, hey, if you said the wrong one, no one's going to be able to tell the difference. A little bit more tricky in writing, because now it's going to be really, really important that you get that S on there. So for example, we have leur grand-père or leur grand-mère, their grandfather or their grandmother. But if they have a whole bunch of dogs, it's going to be leur chien. Again, you can't hear the difference. Leur grand-père, leur grand-mère, leur chien. But we see it when we write it. So it's going to be extremely important to get this one correct when spelling.